friends, thanks for joining me today. I was going to clean up my desk and I thought, hey, instead of putting it all away, let's go ahead and make some clusters. I have some other things around on my desk, but this is kind of the pile that I originally got together. So let's just go ahead and do that. I thought that would be kind of fun. And so I'm going to organize these according to color. Some of these scraps might be too big for me to use for clusters. I might save these and use these later as tags, but let's go ahead and keep the small stuff here on the desk and see what we can come up with. I think the first thing I want to do real quick is to take a couple of these small pieces and make them a little bit smaller, and they can be like our cluster bases. This is handmade paper, and it doesn't do so well in a cutter, so we'll just cut it by hand like this. We'll leave these a little bit bigger. We'll do these a little bit smaller because, you know, clusters are layers. I like to do a minimum of 3 layers for my clusters. This is some vintage paper that I dyed. And I used Rit dye and I loved it, so I will definitely do that again in the future. I had these out on my desk also, so I figured let's go ahead and start with these. And these that I cut are a pretty decent size, so I think if we take that and then we layer it maybe with blue like this, and then we add one of these stickers on top, I think that'd be super, super cute. Now you can use hot glue if you want to. You can use pretty much any kind of glue. I wouldn't use glue stick, but besides that, I think you're good to go. And I typically will add some glue to my stickers, just because a lot of times I get them at the thrift store, and I don't know, you know, how old they are, right? So I always want to add a little something just to make sure that they're gonna stay together over the course of time. Isn't that a cute cluster? Now I can go back and add some little flat back gems to this if I want to, but for now I'm gonna call it done. I think it looks super cute. So I'm gonna go ahead, basically do the same thing again. Actually, maybe I'll use this. Let me see. Oh, that might look cute with this one. So yeah, let's do that. Now when clusters go on a page or on a card or wherever you plan to use them, if the bottom shape is too big, what I'm talking about is, let's say this was too high, you could always trim a little bit off the bottom and a tiny bit off the top, or you could take a little off the edges if you needed to. I think that's super cute, right, you guys? I'm so happy to use up these stickers. I think they're so adorable. What do you think? It's super cute, right? All right, I wanted to show you the other ones that were in a very similar fashion that I created. So this is the third one. So cute. I love these. And then here's another one. And then here is the 5th one. So cute, right? Let's go ahead and figure out what we're doing next. These stickers were on my desk too. I also found these at the thrift store. As you can see, they cost 79 cents, a great deal. But you know what? Since they're out on the desk, let's go ahead and use them. So I'm thinking the colors that go nicely with these stickers are the pink gingham or check. Obviously, the handmade pink paper is great. And also the yellow, I think, would be great. That's what we'll focus on for these. Again, minimum 3 layers. Let's go ahead and start with pink. And then for this one, let's go ahead and add one of these handmade papers. And then I'm thinking I might start with this one right here. Super cute. I always think brown and pink go nice together. What do you think? I mean, so simple, so fast to do, but super, super cute, right? So I figured I'd go ahead and line these up like that and just make sort of quick work of it. So let's go ahead and get our glue right here in the center of each one. And let's go ahead and stick with what we did the first time because it works well. We're using up our scraps, which is great. Using up our stash as well. Our thrift store stash. Okay, so there's that. And now I think let's go ahead and do the cookies on this one here. Love it. Whoops. I'll show them up close in a few minutes. This one's pretty big. Let's see if we could fit this over here. Oh, we can. Let's do it. Super cute. And then this one's a pretty good size, so let's do that one here. Either that or mixing it. Nope, let's do this one. It's got some pink on it. I think that'll go even better. Okay, now I'm going to show these to you up close. Cute, right? So I'm going to keep my hand here and I'm going to switch them out, and that way I don't have to wait for my camera to refocus. Oh, I still have to wait for the camera to refocus. Okay, that plan did not work. I love them. So fast, so easy, so cute. Here's the 4 of those. All right, let's move on to the next. So these have some blues and yellows in them, so let's go ahead and make that work for us. I've got a large blue piece here. And this one's a decent size right there. And what do we need? We need like 3 of them. So let's go ahead and use, I guess, this one. Okay. And then when we layer it, these are a decent size. So let's go, this one will go like this. This one will go like that. This one we might use on the bottom. Let's see. We could do something like that. Yeah, just to mix it up a little bit. Got this cute little sticker, and we'll put this one on the smallest one, I'm thinking. Over here. Whoops. It's getting away from me. That looks cute. Now, I've got these little, I don't know what they are. They're just little parts, you know, little tiny stickers. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show these to you up close real quick, and then we'll decide where we want to use the those little pieces. Probably on some of the bigger ones is what I'm thinking. So cute. All right, let me grab the other ones, bring them back onto the table, and then we'll see where we can use these guys. All right, my friends, so here they are. I think they're so super cute. So this little shiny one has a piece of cake, so I was thinking I'll put that down here. I think that's super cute. And then these are like just flowers, so we can put these anywhere. Actually, one of them would look cute right here in this corner. It's kind of like this empty little space there. cute. Let's do one over here on this corner. Now, I want to let you know that when you make clusters, you can also use fabric, and I frequently do use fabric in my clusters. I just haven't yet. I do have some on my desk up here in the corner, but we'll get to that. You can add buttons. I mean, there's just so many fun little things that you can do. Let's add one over here to this one. Let's see. Let's put it up here in the corner. No, we'll put it over here. All right. So what do you think, my friends? I picked up my mats so I could show them to you up close. Aren't they cute? I think they turned out really good. And there they are. This was a super fun cluster making session, and I think I'll do another video making more clusters. So keep your eyes open for a part 2. This was super quick, super fun, super easy. Got to use up my scraps, got to use up some of my stash, and that makes me feel really good. Well, thanks for watching. See you soon.